That's not so. That's not public.
Hi, you guys.
That's not public.
So, this is Ben. And Ben came by, saw us standing around, read our signs. We offered him some pizza.
But you know what? The thing is, guess what? They allow.
My question is, have you had a lot of experience with issues about homelessness and being
I don't give a fuck. No,
unhoused
let's just let me go. Let me just tell you this. I'm coming over there.
There's a lot of people out there right now. People have lost their homes, and families living in the bed.
Right over there.
And Eugene, a lot of people get married.
Yeah, it's not a big old deal.
Come closer so we can hear you better.
I know in Eugene, in Eugene, Oregon, they allow people to camp out in some of the homes there, the private homes. They have a parking space or something like that. They put their car there.
So that's why you fucked it up one time.
Or so,
just invest in a big gallon of fucking ice cream.
Hold on.
Spit and mucus all in that bitch. And say, hey, it's whatever. But no, they won't get the fun anyway.
But, I mean, did you guys get it?
I'm going to say something, but this one not.
Yeah.
It's alright. Yeah, it's cool. But I put it like this. I ain't going to make a big ruckus over it, but I'm going to tell them next time,
All right. So,
that's for people
anyway,
that go
you were
to
saying that
business.
in Eugene, they allow people to camp in other people's, like, houses on their
pass
property.
an ordinance where it's allow, if you had a house there, so you had 4 acres of property, that's a bigger lot, then you could, allow people to park their cars there or RV or something like that. I think some of the churches were doing that too, allow people to camp out there. Where are they going to go?
I say everybody that was in my
What are they going to do? So
Right.
this way a lot of people have extra space and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You might as well help out with it.
Right. What about bathrooms and stuff? Do they have to use their home, or that seems pretty difficult?
I mean, I think they probably do allow them, allow them to use, at a reasonable.
And I know a lot of people would be willing to do that.
Yeah, why not? And it's just what's really frustrating about it here is about TriMet doesn't have any bathroom facilities at all, any of the bus stops.
TriMet has no bathrooms at their bus
None
stops.
at all. And then, of course, a lot of the businesses don't allow you to go there. I've been on the buses and the trains, and there's urine all over the place and stuff like that. And they haven't pulled in and stuff on it. They could have, like, bathrooms where they have a coin that you put in, so each one could be allowed to have a coin. Or 25 cents or something like that, where they can control it better.
Yeah.
Like a Pioneer Square, they have bathrooms down there. But they're only open certain times, and they don't want to open the rest of the time when people need them. People are still down there.
People tell me that they can't open these restrooms 24/7 because there'll be prostitution, there'll be drug use, or there'll be whatever. People just sleep in it, whatever. But the thing is that you could have an attendant because they have a lot of money sunk in to deal with the problem of people using the bathroom outside, whether it's criminalizing and coming after them for jails. That costs a lot more money. And if they just put, if they put an attendant, there's a job, and it's a job of helping someone instead of keeping them down. We just need to convert all of our jobs to,
I was thinking that somebody should come up with an idea with a trailer with a bathroom on that, and just park them around different spaces.
Well, have you ever heard of shower to the people?
Well, that
So we got
could be the
that
same
guy.
thing. No, that could be the same thing.
Yeah, bathrooms.
Yeah. We get a little bathroom, and then give them a quarter. Most people donate a quarter, 50 cents if they're going to use it for a bathroom.
Yeah. Well, all of that, if you make TriMet cost money, you can still give people passes. You can have a nonprofit or a state facility, something you give people a pass. So just because you make something cost money doesn't mean that somebody with no money can't access. So that seems like a reasonable idea. Is mobile toilets? Why not?
Yeah, and the city keeps saying, this county and stuff like that, say they don't have any money, but they need to start looking at their CAFR reports. You know what CAFR reports are? Mm-hmm. They're like two sets of books. The county and city staff. They're called comprehensive annual financial report. Most of the public has no idea what they are. Remember when Jesse Ventura was running in Minnesota? They wanted to come out with a bond to build a new stadium or something like that. So he started checking the books and said, why do we need to put any bonds here? We have plenty of money. So we'll take it out of this CAFR account. See, when everybody pays their taxes and they pay all of this, all this money is not written in checks and written out. This money is invested in the stock market and they get interest from currency, which they don't have to pay any taxes on. So there's a lot of that money that's sitting there and not much of the public knows about it. So that's what you need to check in. There's a lot of money that it could be used to help the homeless. Just like down in
Well, you know that we have an emergency fund, and if this isn't an emergency with 2,500 people over the shelter capacity, I don't know what is, because they're dying.
Yeah.
They're dying out there. They're not recovering. They're not getting out. They're dying, and they don't seem to give a.
Well, you should have somebody. You need to have somebody look at their CAFR accounts. Consolidated, it comes comprehensive annual financial reports. Most people look into those, and you just see all the money that they have that's stacked up in all these different funds. They don't want the public to know because they want the public to be stacked.
How do you get a handle on some of these CAFR reports?
You just call the state and just tell them. Now they're going to act like they don't know what it is and stuff like that. But
what about the city?
Yeah, they don't have to.
So I can go to the city and ask for it, or I go to the state and ask for it.
Look up the website, CAFR1.com, CAFR1.com.
Okay.
Walter Bury has been doing this for 20 years, trying to get this out to the public. So now, guys, look at that website. Look at what people say. What he said. He's got all the states listed there, and look at all the CAFR accounts that they have on it. And the money that it says the state of California had $600 and some billion in these CAFR. 600 billion, almost $1 trillion.
Who does?
The state of California, and they claim they're broke. They claim they're bankrupt.